Alright, today I'm introducing you to the Necronomicon mod for Hytale. As always, use code ATLUX in the store. So how does this mod work? Well, we'll have access through a level 2 workbench to craft none other than the Necromancer workbench. So how can we get this mod? Basically, we'll go to Expanded Necromancy, which adds a craftable Necronomicon that lets players summon different types of skeletons and more. As you can see, it was released 17 days ago, updated recently just 2 days ago, featuring that mount and other items we'll look at now. Just go to Files, okay? 3 clicks and get File. We'll save these files in Hytale, okay? Roaming Hytale user data mods. For this, press Windows plus R, app data, then go to Roaming Hytale user data and mods, okay? Super simple. Well, as I mentioned, we have a level 2 workbench, which requires a void grimoire that we can craft in the workbench itself. And basically from there, we'll be able to craft this table here using a void heart, void grimoire, and 20 void essences. This table allows us to craft void hearts, as you can see, in exchange for a heart and 50 void essences, which we can also find elsewhere. Basically, the heart is obtained from goats with a 50% chance of getting one. We have decorative elements and other items, okay? There's also the option to exchange essences for void essences, as you can see, so we can upgrade this table without any issues. And as you can see, we have different elements available. Alright, we have the Necromancy Tombstone, which needs a 3x3 space, and once placed, it will summon this skeleton that protects the grave. As you can see, it doesn't attack us, okay? But it will attack any creature that approaches. Then we have the Grimoire. Rewind the bindle, which basically what it does theoretically is resurrect those bone creatures through the bone piles, okay? Let's try to charge it. It allows us to summon a companion near us, okay? Then we also have the Necronomicon, which summons warrior skeletons. If we hold left click, it basically spawns 3 skeleton warriors, and if we hold right click, an archer. Then we have the Flaming Skull pet, which we can understand what it gives us, but basically it's a pet, a flaming skull. And finally, the skeleton horse, okay? Which it will also summon for us. All of these consume void essences. That's why they weren't working, but now we have it. This is how this mod works. Super, super interesting. Alright, how to have craftable weapons inside our beloved Hytale. As you know, there are weapons in Hytale, and I think we also have the possibility of getting them if some enemy who has them drops them for us. I'm not entirely sure, but it's true that we don't have any way to craft bullets or a handgun. So I'm going to show you a bit how we can achieve this. Well, this mod lets us craft the workbench. Go to the blacksmith, get the blacksmith, okay? Already within Hytale itself, as we know, and unlock the handgun and rifle, okay? As you can see, super good prices, and the bullets that cost 1 gold and 1 copper ingot will give us 5 rounds of ammo, okay? Obviously, they're pretty overpowered, okay? I don't really know how far they can shoot. There it seems they don't reach. Oh, they do reach, yes. Well, I mean, imagine how far they can go. So how do we get this mod? Basically, we go to Guns Crafting Recipes, a mod that appeared 15 days ago and was last updated 10 days ago. Simply go to File, 3 buttons, and Get File. We'll save this file in Windows R, type app data, and save it in Roaming Hytale user data mods. It's that simple, super easy. Alright, how can we get the Dragonate armor? Right now, it doesn't exist in Hytale, but there are mods that let us obtain it. It's designed for when you can defeat the dragon in Hytale and unlock this armor. Currently, we can't get it within the game, even with the mod installed. Before anything else, if you want the game, use code EDLUX in the store. So what is it designed for? It's meant for servers where we want to do some PvP and have different armor sets. But right now, items like stone leathers, stone silk scalps, and dragonite ingots can't be obtained, even though dragonite ore appears, which is another thing we can work with, okay? Make it so, or rather modify our server so these ores appear, and that's it, okay? It's not really that complicated, we can do it without any major issues. So, having these tools here, how can we get the mod? Basically, we'll go to Tags Dragon Legend, as you can see. It's a mod with 1600 users, created 12 days ago, last updated 10 days ago. We'll go to Files, click the 3 buttons on the latest version, and click Get Files. We'll save these files in the app data roaming Hytale user data mods folder. Press Windows plus R, type app data, and navigate to the other folders. That's it. It's that simple. I hope you enjoyed it. Alright, today I wanted to show you the Celestial Furniture mod, which basically adds this entire pack of customized items, okay? I don't think any of them have functionality beyond the Celestial Wardrobe that lets us store objects, but everything else, well, not really. Well, we can sit down, sure, but nothing special. Got it? So, good. This mod, oh, and we can sleep too. Ah, okay, got it. This mod, how do we get it? Basically, we'll go to the Celestial Furniture set. It's a decorative mod. As you can see, it gives us some decorative tools, and we even have some designs and other things, okay? It's simply a new way to add more items to the game, which isn't bad at all. It has 5,750 users, was created 13 days ago, and last updated 1 day ago. We'll go to Files, now once we've entered Files, please go to the 3 buttons and get File, and save this file in the app data, roaming Hytale user data mods folder. Okay? To access app data, press Windows plus R and type app data, that's it. And now, how can we unlock these tools? Well, we'll need a furniture workbench, which is already at maximum level from the start, and we'll simply navigate to the different sections. As you can see, within these sections we already have options to craft these celestial items, okay? I assume if we unlock more memories, we'll also be able to unlock additional elements that we're missing here, like paintings and such. So yeah, super cool. Oops, I made a mistake. I made quite a big mistake, okay? So anyway, there we have it, right? I hope you like it. As always, use code EDLUX, EDLUX in the store. That's it. Alright, how do we unlock EMOTALE, okay? A mod that basically allows us, as you can see, to use lots of emotes. Some emotes can only be cancelled with a left click. So, how does it work? Well, basically, as you can see there, we have a ton of really well-made Tuku emojis. We just need to use the /command EMOTALE, and we'll have access to all the available emojis. Right now, there are only about 16 or 18 emojis, but I'm sure they'll add more over time. So, how do we get the mod? We just head over to EMOTALE, which already has 10,000 users. It was last updated 8 days ago. Click on Files and then hit the 3 buttons and Get File. Save this file in App Data, Roaming, Hytale, User Data, Mods. Press Windows plus R, go to App Data and save it there. Important, if you want to get the game, my code is EDLUX if you're interested in the Hytale store. Not much else to say about this mod. Just enjoy it and that's it. If there's an emoji you can't cancel, left click, hit it and you're done. It's that simple. Hello everyone, I'm presenting the MMO Skill Tree, a mod that transforms Hytale into an MMO where you progress much more, where each tool and everything you do has its own reward, making it much more fun to play, or at least giving you a stronger sense of progression, just like a real MMO, right? So then how does it work? Basically, we'll type /XP, and here we can see our levels, total experience, and active skills. We have, for example, gathering, right? Which includes our mining ability, tree cutting, digging, and harvesting crops. Let's go mining, click on items, for example, and here it shows us how much experience each element gives us. We also get rewards for reaching certain levels, that is. Also, if we go back to the gathering skill tree, something very interesting appears. From level 5, we unlock an additional 3% mining experience and 2% mining luck, right? And as you level up, you unlock even more powerful abilities. Reaching level 100, you get an additional 20% maximum health and 22% luck, on top of everything we've already stacked previously. So it's super interesting. They have also added a leaderboard and XP boosts if you have them. It also seems there are quests available, right? For example, mine 150 blocks and you'll get an iron pickaxe along with some missions. And honestly, it would be really cool if Hytale ended up with something similar but better designed and with an improved interface, whether through villagers or outlaws you meet who give you missions, you know, which would make sense, right? I mean, go to a place like that, for example, and you approach one of these guys, talk to them and say, Hey, please, my sister is at this location. You need to go there. I'll give you these essences, okay? And everything gets paid in some international currency or whatever, right? So the concept this mod presents is super, super interesting. Here we have the MMO skill tree, 200,000 users, last updated 16 days ago. It's a super popular mod, and we click these three buttons and get file, okay? Simply to download it. And we'll save it in roaming Hytale user data mods. This is where we can store it without any issues. As always, use code ETALUX in the store if you're interested in buying the game. That's about it. Hope you enjoyed and see you in future videos. Bye bye. Alright, welcome to this mod that basically adds miner helmets. Why would we want that? Well, to light our way without needing a torch in our left hand so we can use a shield instead, right? One reason I rarely use shields is because I must carry a torch in my left hand to see in caves. This mod adds a miner's helmet that solves this problem. Got it? So basically, to get one, we obviously need a workbench, okay? With the workbench, we'll craft none other than an armorer's workbench. With the armorer's workbench, we can access and craft the different miner helmets, as you can see. Seems there's only iron available, unfortunately. It would be cooler if instead of 40 different crafting recipes, they just made it, I don't know, just add a torch to any helmet and that's it, right? There's not much else to it, but, well, that's how they offer it to us. Super useful for mining. As always, if you need to buy the game, my code is ETLUX. So, how can we get the mod? Well, it's a mod with 100,000 users, not bad. Created 21 days ago, last updated a month ago. This is wrong, but anyway, go to Files, click the three buttons and get file. Save this file in Windows R, App Data, Roaming, Hytale, then Hytale User Data, then Mods, and that's it. It's that simple. So, yeah, I hope you liked the mod. Alright, the mod I'm bringing you today is an RPG mod that transforms Hytale a bit into a bit more of a farming experience, okay? It also allows us to gain experience through different activities, which is basically what an RPG is. So then, how does it work? Well, first of all, if you're thinking of getting Hytale, you can use my code EDLUX, okay? You can use it in the shop, and to access it, we'll simply use /level. As you can see, we have different options there, like GUI, reset all, and others. Basically, we'll type /level. We can click on info if we want to see it. There we get some commands about how everything works, but basically what we'll want to use is the /level GUI, which is where we have our RPG level. Right now we're level 1, we're on the leaderboard. We're going to do a set at XP, and we're going to give ourselves all this experience. I need to put self, let's see if it works now. I need to enter my name. Maybe it's my name. Okay, there it is. Well, there it is. I'm level 100, I'm at max level already. And basically what we need to do now is /level GUI, and as you can see, with the improvement points we've been earning, we can also upgrade ourselves. For example, if we want to mine gold and stone faster, we have that option right there. We can chop faster, deal more damage, improve defense, get more stamina, make stamina regenerate faster or consume less, increase health, etc., etc., okay? And here we'd simply spend our points, right? As you can see, there's a maximum of 50 points. If we're at max level, I don't think we can max out everything. I don't know. I'll check. Maybe we need to prioritize certain elements. That seems to be the case. So that depends more on what we're looking for and being more efficient in resource collection or whatever we want, okay? That's how simple this mod is. Experience is gained by fighting and doing activities within the tool itself. And how do we get the mod? It's called RPG leveling and stat skills. As you can see, it was last updated a day ago and has 200,000 users. Go to Files, Old Gaming Versions, click three buttons and Get File. Save this file in Roaming Hytale User Data Mods within App Data, okay? Press Windows +R, go to App Data, then navigate to Roaming Hytale and follow the path I mentioned. That's it. It's that simple. Alright, today I'm introducing you to the Gravestones mod. This mod basically allows us to recover our items without any problems when we die, okay? For example, if I fall and die now, I respawn and can easily access my grave, okay? I don't know if this has happened to any of you, but if you've died and lost items due to some Hytale bug or whatever, this mod gives us the solution, okay? It gives us a proper gravestone with all our items stored there without needing to rush to recover your stuff or anything like that. Something wonderful, honestly. So, how do we get this mod? First, enter Etlux's code in the Hytale store and then search for gravestones, okay? Hytale mod is a mod with 75,000 users, created 19 days ago, last updated about 10-12 days ago. It has two styles, it seems. Let's see, let's place the command. We have vanilla and custom. This is the custom, okay? Alright, let's put the vanilla. And the vanilla. Let's see what it is. Ah, it's the same, just darker, okay? Well, custom comes by default, it's much cooler. We also have GS limits, okay? That's how many gravestones a player can have if we want to set a limit. GS protection, okay? To make the tomb only accessible to the player who created it, and, well, gravestones, okay? Which basically shows us all the settings and everything else. It's a super mod, okay? So go to Files, 3 buttons, and Get File. Save it in App Data Roaming, Hytale User Data Mods, okay? Super simple, and check it out. Alright, today I'm basically introducing the Where Is It mod in Hytale. It's an inventory lectern crafted at the workbench with 4 logs and 2 iron. And it's super simple to use. Basically, we'll place this inventory lectern and it gives us access to all nearby chests, okay? It says, deposit only if the chest contains that item. Leave an item in the slot when extracted, okay? For instance, if we have a chest just for stone, to prevent it from being used for anything else, we leave an item in it, okay? For example, here, we'd leave an item for this gift, okay? And this way we ensure it continues to be used properly. The next slot is specifically for the gift, okay? This would be the other option. And finally, we have find mode, okay? It's basically for finding things. As you can see, we have the clean hotbar option, which basically cleans the inventory of things. We have to store everything directly, okay? I'm going to put another chest here because this one is already full. And what I'm going to do is fill my inventory with pickaxes and stuff, okay? So if I go here and I click clean. Wait, I'm going to move some items in my inventory. If I click clean hotbar, it should clean or save the hotbar. And if I click clean inventory, it will save what's in the inventory, okay? In this case, I think since these items aren't yet inside the chests and such, it doesn't work. Oh, it's because it says deposit only if the chest contains the item. If I disable this option now, it should work, but it doesn't either. Well, that's odd. But anyway, it's a way to access all items from one place, okay? Making it much more convenient in case we have huge inventories and such, okay? It's a way to have something much more practical in Hytale rather than searching chest by chest, since chests don't store many items and fill up very quickly, honestly. It's that simple. To get the mod, just search for Where Is At, which has 58,000 users. It was updated just 51 minutes ago. Simply go to Files, click the 3 buttons, select Get File, and save it in Roaming Hytale User Data Mods, okay? So yeah, it's that simple. As always, use code EDLUX in the store if you're interested, and I'll see you in future videos. Bye bye.